Hello everyone, and welcome you all to another chapter of the Adobe Premiere Pro Essentials tutorial. So now we are on our chapter number 2, and here I'll be showing you guys from where you guys will be able to download some free videos, and also I'll be explaining you guys in detail about the source panel which is available in the Adobe Premiere Pro. Okay, so I'll be explaining you guys about all of this in detail here in this particular class. What's a mark in, what's a mark out, how you can export your video to your timeline. Okay, but I won't be explaining in detail about timeline. I do have a different class for timeline as well. Okay, so we'll be learning about the source panel in detail here in this particular class. So let's not waste time and let's get started with this chapter of downloading free videos and the source panel. So here, as you guys can see, I am basically back here again at the same project, okay, which I was working on in my last. Okay, so first of all, I'll be showing you guys that from where you guys can actually get access to all these free sample videos which you guys can work on, and you won't have any problem. Like if you do have a YouTube channel or if you want to use it for your commercial use, in that case, how you can actually work with all those things out, and you will be able to download those free. Okay, so let me just go to the Chrome from here. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is a website called the Pixabay. Okay, so from this particular website you guys will be able to search for videos. Okay, as you guys can see, if I do come to my videos over here, you guys can see I do have some 4K videos right around here, and here also I do have those videos out here. And basically if I do search for some flower, okay, so let me just search flower over here, and if I just click on enter, here you guys can see I do have different videos for my flower. And now if I just want to delete or I just want to download this one, okay, in that case here you guys can see first I will basically get a preview of what this video is all about. Okay, so here you guys can see this one doesn't have any audio. So this is the preview. From here you guys will be able to get the preview, and here if you want to see the details of this one, you guys will be able to see the details of this particular thing as well. Okay, so the frame size or the resolution is around 1920 into 1080p. Okay, over here, and it's an MP4 video. Okay, you guys can see the downloads over here. Okay, so if I just want to download, okay, I can just click here on this download part and I can download it. And basically make sure that you guys check the content license. Okay, so if you just click on the content license here, you guys can see you guys will be able to use this content for free. Okay, so you don't have to give any attribute to the author in that case. Okay, or you can just modify or adapt content into new works. And what all you won't be able to do is you won't be able to sell or distribute this content in a digital or a physical form. Okay, in that case you won't be able to sell this particular video to anyone. And here you guys, if it contains any recognizable trademarks, logos or brand, you cannot use that for your content for any kind of commercial goods related to your goods and or your services. Okay, and you cannot actually use this content for a misleading or in a deceptive way. So basically just to practice things out, or if you want to use these things for your YouTube channel, you guys will be able to use this for your YouTube channel as well. Okay, so this is about Pixabay, and we do have different other websites. So here this is the Pixels website. So from here also, if I just come here, and from here I do have the videos panel. If I just come here and just click over here, here you guys can see I do have different videos over here as well. And if you want to download, you guys can actually download what type of quality of video you want to use. Okay, if you want to download a HD one, okay, you guys can download a HD one over here. Okay, you guys can see the frame rate. And if you want to download the full HD, I can just click here on download, and here you guys can see it's getting downloaded over here. Okay, so another website which I will be talking with you guys about is the Videobo website. So from here also you guys can see I can actually get these videos from where I can download. Okay, so this is video from FreePic. Okay, so this one you can actually use on your YouTube. Okay, so here you guys can see if you are using, or if you are using it for a commercial purpose or a editorial purpose. In that case, what you need to do is you need to give credit to the video provider. Okay, so in that case you guys need to do that. But if you do have a royalty, like if you are a paid member of this particular site, in that case you will not need to mention the you don't need to mention or give any video attribute in that case. So I will just download this thing from here. As you guys can see, this one also is getting downloaded. So these are a few of the websites. Okay, so if you want to download any audios as well, okay, so you guys can come here in the music, and there are different type of music as well. Okay, so there are different categories. Okay, so for children, classic one. Okay, if you are searching for any country music, you guys can get some country musics as well. Okay, so these are different musics. So from here you guys can just play these things out and you guys can listen. As you guys can see, I have just played this particular things out, and here you guys can also see what bits per minute is. Okay, so in this particular audio, okay, so here in this particular audio they do have 128 bits per minute. In this one, if you want to download, you can just click over here, and if you, as this one is premium one, okay, so I can just click on I don't want to download this one. Here also you guys will be able to get some free ones. Okay, so you guys can basically segregate those things out over here. Okay, so these are few of the things that actually you guys can see over here. So this one is the paid one, and if you want to download this free things, you guys can actually download from here as well. Okay, so I'll just take MP3 version, and now I will download this one over here. So these are few of the things, or few of the website which you guys can look around to work on your video. Okay, so from here you guys can get some sample videos, and also you can get some sample audios according to your need. Okay, so let me come here again to my Premiere Pro. Okay, so as you guys can see, I do have this over here, but now what I'm going to do is I am going to create a new project. Okay, so to create a new project, you guys need to go to the file option, and from the file option you guys need to click on new. Okay, so make sure that you come here and click on new, and from new you guys click on project. Okay, so the shortcut key for that is Ctrl plus Alt plus N from your keyboard. Okay, but if you're using a Mac, in that case you need to make sure that you click on Command plus Option plus N from your keyboard. So here, as you guys can see, now I am trying to create a new project over here. Okay, so I will just name this project as project window. Okay, so I will just name this one as the project window over here. And now what I'm going to do is I will just click on create. Okay, and now as you guys can see, I do have a new project up over here. And the way I will import my media is I will just go to my downloads over here, and as I do have this video right now, okay, I can just import this video from here. Otherwise, I do have some previously downloaded one which I have already shown you in the last class. So for that I will go to the videos, and from here let me just take this particular video and this one here as well. So for that I just need to click on Control from my keyboard, then I can select more than one. Okay, but if you just click on shift, suppose I want to import all of this, I'll click over to this one, and now I'll just click on shift, and here all of these four are being selected. So now I will just open all these four, and here you guys can see I do have it here in my import panel, or here in my project panel. So now what I will be doing is I will be explaining you guys about this particular source panel. Okay, or you guys can also call it the source window. Suppose if I just double click over here, you guys can see I am able to get a preview of this video. So if I just hover my mouse around over to this video, I can just get a small preview over here. And let's understand the basic. Okay, so let's try to understand the basic of this source panel. Okay, so source panel is basically the video which you are going to import over here, or you want to see what video you have just selected. So the main thing over here is, as you guys can see, this one is the play window. Okay, so this is the play window over here. If I just want to start this thing from the beginning, so this is basically the video which I do have here. So this is the play and the pause one, and otherwise you can also do is you can just use the shift key from your keyboard. Okay, so here, as you guys can see, I do have my shift key over here, which I can use to pause, or I can just play the video again. So this is about the shift key over here. Okay, so the main thing, or the mostly why it is being used is, suppose you do have a video of somewhat around 30 seconds. Okay, but you don't want 30 seconds of that video in your video. Okay, so in that case, you just want 5 seconds out of this 30 seconds. As you guys can see, this one is of 17 seconds, but I just want my video from here. It will start, and when it will just come to this point over here, I want my video to pause. Okay, which is around 10 seconds. Okay, so maybe till this much I just want my video. Okay, in that case, what I will be able to do is, as you guys can see, I do have a few things right over here. So from here, these are few of the icons. Okay, so this is the mark out option over here, which I will be using, and this one is like go in shift. Okay, so I can just go back from here, and now from here, if I want to go step by step, or like frame to frame forward, in that case, you guys can see I can just use this one, and if I want to go back, I can just go back using this button over here. Okay, so now, as I was telling you guys, that I just want to use only a particular part of the video. Okay, in that case, what I need to do is, as you guys can see, I do have this thing over here. Okay, so now what I can do right around here is I will just play this thing up, and now once it comes to 10 seconds, I can just mark out. Okay, suppose I just want this thing till this much, and now here you guys can see I have just marked this thing out over here. Okay, so now if I just wanna lengthen this one, okay, now it is again the same. Okay, but here I will just play, maybe I'll take this much. Okay, I will just bring this somewhere around 10 seconds, and what I can do is I can just click on this mark out option. So what it will do is it will only take this part of the video for me to use in my panel. Okay, so for that, now as this video doesn't have any audio, in that case, suppose if I did have a video which have audio as well, in that case, I can only, if I want to take both of this, like the video and the audio, I can just come here and I can just drag and drop this one over here. Okay, so here, as you guys can see, this video is now only of 10 seconds and 13 frames. Okay, so now if I just come here and I'll just delete this one again. Okay, so now if I only want to take the video, what I can do is I can just click here. Okay, I need to make sure that I click on this icon. As you guys can see, my mouse is over that one. So I will just bring this one and I will just place it around in my video over here. Okay, so I will just put only this video, but if I do have any audio, in that case, what I'll be able to do is I will only click on this one, and once I am done trimming over here, or I have just marked in or marked out this thing, what I'll do is I will just click over here and I'll just drag this thing and drop it here in this particular panel. Okay, so this particular thing you guys will understand better if I do have a video with an audio. Okay, so for that I will import a video, okay, which I have downloaded. So I do have this particular video, and now I will open this particular file, and I will have that particular file here in my panel. Okay, so let me just play this thing out. As you guys can see, I do have an audio here as well. Okay, so here this is the audio meter, as you guys can see here. Okay, so once I play this one here, you guys will be able to see that I do have my audio meter here as well. Okay, so now what I can do is I will just mark in the points and I'll mark out. So I will just click on shift over here, and suppose I only want 5 seconds or around 10 seconds of this video. Okay, so I will just pause this here over here, and now I will just mark this thing in. And suppose if I just only want to take the audio of this thing, I will just drag and I'll drop this one over here. Okay, and here you guys can see I only do have my audio in my timeline. Okay, so here as you guys can see, once I play, I can only hear my audio, so I don't have any video over here. So I will just delete this thing again, and now if I just click over here and if I just bring this, I do have my audio and the video both. Okay, so I will just cancel this one, and now I will just delete this over here as well. Okay, so I have just deleted this thing over here again. Now what I want to do is I just want to take the video. In that case, I have already told you, you just need to drag this one and just bring this here in your video panel. So I only do have this thing. Okay, so as you guys can see, this clip does not match the sequence setting. If I want to change the sequence to match the clip setting, do I want to keep or the existing settings, or if I want to change sequence settings, I can basically change the sequence setting from here. Okay, so we'll be learning in detail about sequencing. Okay, I'll be telling you guys that in detail. So this one is basically the resolution. At what resolution am I looking at my playback? So here I don't use the full resolution, as once you're video editing, okay, you do have like, it's about RAM. Okay, like if your system is not that advanced, in that case it will just lag sometimes. Okay, so it will just create some problems. So if I just want to view this one, okay, so from here I can just take 1/4 of the resolution. Okay, so it will just put less pressure on my PC. So I hope you guys have understood this mark out point. Okay, and this one is if I just want to go in that case I can just go in, and here if I just want to come here back. Okay, so this is in point and the out point, so I can just come here. If I just want to trim this thing down, I can actually trim this thing down from here as well, as you guys can see on my cursor. Okay, so if you just want to go frame by frame, you guys can actually go frame by frame, and here you guys can see now this one is in perfect 10 seconds. Okay, so now if I just come here and if I just delete this one and just want to export this perfect 10 seconds, so I'll just bring and drop this one over here. Okay, so I will just drop this thing over here, and now this one have that thing applied. So now if I want to insert any video, in that case what I can do is, and what it basically does is, suppose I do have another video over here. Okay, suppose I will click on this one and I will also put this video here in my timeline. Okay, so here as you guys can see, I do have 2 videos over here. So now suppose I want to put another video or anything as such. So for that I will come here. Okay, I will select this particular layer or this particular video. So I will just double click. Now I do have this thing here in my panel. So I will just take this one. Okay, and I will try to get this particular video. So I will just bring this thing right around here in 2 seconds, and I will just take this one, and now I want to insert this particular video in between. So for that what I'll do is I will just click on this insert option. So here you guys can see I do have my audio as well as the video inserted over here. Okay, so now if you don't want to have any audio to this inserted video, in that case what you're gonna do is I will just delete this for now, and again what I will be able to do is, suppose if I just come here and now I will just mute or just log this audio track over here. So I have logged this one, and now if I just click on this insert option, here you guys can see I only do have my video available. I don't have my audio over here. Okay, so this is one way of how we can actually work on over here. Okay, if I just want to move this thing up. Okay, so we'll be learning about the timeline, how you can work on your timeline over here in detail. Okay, we'll be learning about that, but before that I am trying to make some smalls or just give you guys the basics. So here you guys can see another option. Okay, so if I just click in here, you guys can see I do have the mark in option as well. Okay, so if I just come here, okay, and I will just bring this thing again right over here. If I just want to move this thing, I can just move this using my mouse. Okay, so now if I want to edit this particular panel, I can also edit my video editor panel. So this one is the mark in option. Okay, so if I just want to reset my layout, I can actually reset my layout, or if I want to bring this thing, I can just bring this thing right around here as well. Okay, so this is the mark in option. So if I just want to put the mark in option over here, I can do that. And here you guys can see difference go in. Okay, so this is step back. Okay, so if you want to put up any marker, okay, so I can just reset this one, and if I want to put this marker over here in my timeline, I can basically put the marker here in my timeline as well. Okay, so now if I want to reset this one, I will just click on reset my timeline. So there are different options. If I want to export frame, suppose I want to take a screenshot of that particular frame, I can also do that over from here. Okay, so I have actually maintained my particular space according to myself, okay, according to my usage. So once I'm done, I can just click on OK over here. Okay, so as you guys can see, I do have this thing right around here. If I want to change this mark in option, I can just come in and I can just import this particular file. So this plus option over here will provide me with all of these things right around here. Okay, and now if I again come here and if I want to override, okay, so I can also override these things from here. Okay, so if I want to export this particular frame, what I can do is I can just click on export frame, and once you have selected this particular frame, if you want it in your project, okay, directly, so from here you guys can actually get this thing into your project. Otherwise, as you guys can see, it will be saved over here. You guys can also select where it will be saved. So suppose if I just come around here, okay, I want it to get saved here in my resource file. So I'll just select this particular folder, and now whatever screenshot do I take, I can actually, it will be actually saved over here. So I can actually choose the format. What format do I need? So maybe I will just take a PNG and I will just click on OK, and it is being saved and it is being also imported here in my project as well. Okay, so here I do have all these things. So now what I can also do is I can just select all of these things from here, and now if I just create a new bin, okay, I will just name this one as 1. Okay, and now I can just put all of this video inside this one. Okay, so I can just put all these videos right down here. Okay, I can just drag this one, and I'll just drag this one over here. So now I do have all these videos inside this one. If I just want to get a list view, I have already told you, and this one is now a sequence. Okay, so for sequences, you guys will have this kind of icon underneath your video. That means we need to understand that that is not only a video, that is a sequence. Okay, so now I will again import some of the medias over here. Okay, so for that again I'll just come to this window, and now I will create a new bin. Okay, so to this new bin over here, okay, if I just want to close this panel down, I can just close this panel down. Here in my audio panel, as you guys can see, I do have these 3 audios already here. Okay, so if I just come to this project window, I do have this option. So what I can do is I can just double click over here, and as you guys can see, here I do have my audio which is being played. Okay, so I just want to take, okay, I just want to take around 20 seconds. Okay, so for that, again, what I can do is I will just come here and I can just click on this this one over here, and I can just place mark in, and after that I will just move this playhead around, and as I was telling, like 20 seconds, okay, 19 frames, not a big deal, and I'll just click here mark out, and I just only want the audio, so I will just drag and drop the audio somewhat over here. Okay, and as this one is locked, I can just unlock this thing and I can just put this thing over here. So now let's see the video which I do have over here. Okay, so this is the video which I have just put up here in my timeline. Okay, if I want to trim these things down, I can also trim this thing down a little bit from here. Okay, so as you guys can see, I can just trim back down, and if I just click on shift, okay, it will just go there directly. Okay, so there is a ripple effect. Okay, so I will just come over here, and this is the first and the simple video edit which I have just did and showed you guys about the project panel in detail. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood this class of how from where you guys can actually download free videos, okay, free musics, and also I have shown you guys in detail about this source window. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood. See you all in the next chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye everyone.